Chris, I would like to talk about Honduras. Honduras is, well, you have been in Honduras. I would love your opinion about Honduras, and I would love your opinion about Lava Honduras.
Honduras. Honduras is beautiful, and it's, if I tell people I went to Honduras, most people don't know where Honduras is. And then they Google Honduras, and the first page that comes up is like, Honduras is the crime capital of the world. Then the second page is, Honduras is the drug capital of the world. And the third page is, you're more likely to get murdered than to have a holiday in Honduras. And then when you get like to the 10th page of Google, then you start discovering that it's actually a beautiful country with a beautiful culture and history, beautiful people, beautiful landscape, and incredible kind of opportunities. So sometimes you have to look past the first 10 pages of Google results. And I was invited, this is now 2 years ago, isn't it, Max, to San Pedro Sula, to a conference at the university there, the SAP it's called. And that was an opportunity, when I get invited to things like that, obviously it's an effort for me to go all the way to Honduras, but it was an opportunity for me to broaden my horizon, to make some new friends, to just explore new grounds. And I found this beautiful country full of super excited people, and it feels like it's on the cusp of something. It's on the cusp. It's people who maybe haven't had the same opportunities as other people to travel, to have access to architecture around the world. And a European architecture student, he would have been to at least like average, 15 countries, would have traveled to all Corbusier buildings, Rancolas buildings, Renzo Piano buildings, would have been to Venice, would have been to Reykjavik. And when you're in Honduras, you probably haven't traveled to all those places, but maybe you've traveled, to the Maya temples and to the Copan ruinas and those kind of things. But what I found that the people are extremely curious and extremely thankful to receive, input from outside. And so I gave a series of workshops in Honduras, which we kind of themed around this idea of ecosystems and architecture. So we studied coral reefs and mangrove forests and things like that, and translated that into the ideas of urbanism with very simple means. People went like, oh, shall I bring my computer? I'm like, no, don't worry about it. Bring a pen and a piece of paper. And we did this workshop over 2 days, literally sketching ideas on flip charts and collaging them together. And it was amazing how the students were excited, and within 2 days, kind of from being a student sitting there soaking up information to kind of sharing information with their peers and becoming almost teachers and ambassadors for their own ecosystems in their country. So that was kind of my introduction to Honduras, and then I was very lucky to be introduced to an interesting group of like-minded people who are developing on the beautiful island of Roatan on a development called Prospera Land, and I think we get to that a little bit later. But that kind of brought this idea of setting up a little lava studio in Honduras. And with this idea that I spoke about earlier, that lava is more of a network rather than, a hierarchical kind of organization, we thought, why not have a little outpost in Honduras and see how that can grow, And yeah, I see huge potential. It doesn't have to be the biggest architecture firm of all times in Honduras, but I think we can make a meaningful difference there to the life of people and to the future of Honduras. And that's what we're trying to do at the moment. It's very exciting to work with the local team there.